That sounds like a natural progression of that conversation. I go to the novels section and scope out all the new titles. I find one that seems really interesting that happens to have a character by the name of Natsuki. That'll be sure to get on Natsu's nerves. What is it, Fairy Tail? Is that the one was there a Natsuki in Fairy Tail? Or was there a Natsu in Fairy Tail? I can't remember. I pick it up along with some sequels from other series I enjoy, and I go towards the ladies. I'm surprised the issue was solved this quick. Yes! But it sure is a relief. They notice me and wave. It seems as if nothing happened. The only mark of something ever happening are Natsuki's red cheeks and Yuri's messed up makeup. Yuri wears makeup.
Hey, Hallie. We should get going. We need to clean the house, and Yuri has something to do too. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, are you rejoining the literature club?
Hey, well... Of course she will. She never really left to begin with, dummy.
Well, the whole situation really was overlooked. Alright then. We should head up to the cashier's then.
I'll tag along until the bus stop. I'll go in a different direction.
You know, ever since that one club's meetings email where they were like, oh yeah, Yuri uses makeup, I've been like, it just doesn't seem like something to me that actually fits her character at all. Because, like, she doesn't like to stand out. She's embarrassed of her looks. Why would she gussy up herself for any reason, basically? We pay for the books and head outside. The sun is setting and there's less people in the street. It's winter already, and it's cold. We say bye to Yuri and get on the bus. Natsuki falls asleep on my shoulder. I can't help but think back on everything that happened. Maybe I shouldn't interfere anymore. They seem to have it under control. We arrive home and I let her rest on the couch while I cook something up. It's not that late, but it's already completely dark outside. I planned to watch some anime, but oh well. I think I can put this day to rest after dinner. Natsuki wakes up while I set the table.
Why are you so noisy?
I'm doing your job, dummy. It was your turn to cook this evening. You should be thankful.
Yeah, whatever.
Yuri was right about her bad manners. She looks at me with a pained and angry look before pouting. Come on, Natsuki, now's not the time. Hey, food's ready. If you don't hurry up, it's gonna get cold.
Don't care.
Then don't mind if I eat everything.
Hey!
As much of a kid as ever. Food is definitely her weak point. After we're done eating, I clean up the dishes. Oh, that's right, we were supposed to clean the house today. Hey, Natsuki, pick up the broom and clean around. It really was a while since we've got it done.
Oh, but I'm tired.
Don't care. Go on, get going. She grumpily picks up her tools and gets the job done. I can tell she's putting no effort at all. If you don't do it properly now, we'll have to do it again soon. Didn't know you liked cleaning that much that you'd Didn't know you liked cleaning that much. That'd you'd purposely give yourself more work.
Huh? No way! I'll get over with it ASAP!
Natsuki heads to the shower once we finish cleaning. I organize the living room a bit and crash on the couch. I'm completely exhausted and I can barely keep my eyes open. I just want to shower and sleep. I go upstairs and knock on the bathroom door. Hey, you're taking forever. There's someone waiting.
What? Do you perhaps want to join me?
Huh? I'm not saying no. But are you sure? I can hear a clear, slightly devilish laugh. Damn it, did I fall into her trap?
Can't believe you fell for this. That was a joke, idiot. You're such a pervert.
I'm not a pervert. Also, we've already had sex. Why are you concerned about this? Can you really blame me for wanting this?
No, I can't. That's true. I'm just so irresistible after all.
Now I can't remember if irresistible is one of those words that's like IBL or ABL. I know quite a few people who would disagree with that statement.
Huh? Why didn't you say it?
But don't. Natsuki. I can't believe she actually fell.
Ellie.
I rush inside to find the shower curtain completely ripped, and a naked Natsuki laying on the ground with a puddle of water. Good grief. What am I gonna do with you? I hope you're not hurt at least.
I think I'm fine.
I make her sit down and clean her bruises.
Ouch, it stings.
There. You should go to sleep now. You're dead tired and it's kinda late. I'll take a shower.
Don't take too long.
Why's that? Do you need a plushie to help you sleep?
Shut up, that's not what I meant. Just don't take too long.
A timid smile appears on her face. I'd better get ready quickly. I feel refreshed. Hot showers really do wash away worries. I quickly go to my bed and jump in. Natsuki's fake sleeping on my side again. I lay down right next to her and use her as a pillow. She doesn't seem to mind. I shut off the lights, get comfortable, and close my eyes. Here's to a good night. Skippity-doo-dah. Christmas happened. There we go. And I guess we're getting close to the end here. We'll be visiting, like, the gravestone next. But I'm starting to see how, like, some of these alternate endings might emerge. Like, I feel like we can get a pretty obvious one here by not forgiving her dad. But the stuff with, like, the club and Yuri also seems pretty significant. We can evade that entirely just by going with Natsuki, or, no, but having, like, talking to Sayori instead, is basically what I mean. Savior. Also, we never went back to sea, but choosing the other thing here to do. I have to take Natsuki home. Hey, Natsuki, why don't we just go home early?
Hallie, I'm fine, I promise.
Natsuki, can you tell me the truth? I can tell when you aren't fine. Natsuki looks at me blankly and takes my hand, then hugs me.
I just don't want to waste the money you spent on tickets.
It's not important, Nats. How about we stop somewhere to shop before we go home? Natsuki releases a small snicker, happy at the offer.
I'd like that.
Natsuki and I leave the movie theater and stop at a cute jewelry vendor down the block. We have a nice walk home while we talk and take our minds off of what had happened. She and I go back inside and Natsuki immediately stretches and yawns. I come up behind and lets out a huge sigh of relief. I come up from behind her and gently pat her head. Lots of coming up behind of things. It's weird. Don't worry too much, Natsuki. I'm sure things will be better.
Will they be, Hallie? Is it possible for things to get better for me the way they are right now?
I see through her eyes that dark thoughts only have filled her heart. I sit down next to her and hug her tightly. Things did for me. You showed up in my life, and that's a gift I'll never ever forget.
Hallie!
Natsuki jumps on me, tears flowing from her eyes. I can tell she's relieved.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry you have to go through, I'm sorry you have yo go through this when it's really all my problems.
Proofreading. My pleasure. I love you, and I want to do anything I can to help you. Natsuki blushes, as if it was the first time I'd told her that.
I love you too, dummy.
Nats, you're too sweet sometimes.
I could say the same thing about you.
She stuffs her head in my chest as we stand up and head for our room. A few minutes later, we're all ready to sleep. We exchange a goodnight kiss and let the night take over us. That's a much nicer outcome. Alright, so does this all the same stuff with Yuri still happen, or are we like on a different track? Oh, that looks the same so far. So, running into Yuri on the bus is probably another step of this. Like, we can also evade this arc just by not going out. But that's another case where it's like, seems painfully obvious that choosing to spend time with the girl is better than not. Well, whatever. We now have, like, a more informed idea of how to choose well or poorly in all of these scenarios. So, that's good. We can start sussing out those potentially 5 other endings. Alright. Here, under completely different context. What do I have? We're gonna say no this time. Not a chance, Natsuki. It doesn't matter what he's saying he's done to change his ways. Like you said, he put you through hell for way too long to deserve any benefit of the doubt. He had his chance for 10 years to make you feel welcome. I don't think he should get any more chances. And away it goes. I don't remember that happening, but apparently it did. Because we were able to skip it. Hmm? Whoa, whoa, whoa. We still got the same ending there, even despite what we chose? That's weird. Okay, so hold on. How was none of that changed, even by our choice? Alright, hold on. Well, actually, first of all, let me go back to here. And I'll say no again. We'll skip up to that point. Because I just want to see what letter the ending had. Like, if it was different at all. I don't see why it would be. I'm just curious. Thank you. Oh, did I accidentally skip it? Hold on. Just scroll back. Just scroll back. No, it's still the path to F. Forgiveness. Alright, that's weird. Just skip the credits. Skip it. Okay. Here we go. Huh. Very strange. I don't know. I need to get a different ending for Natsuki, so I can figure out how many endings she might have. Because, like I said before, back when I completed the first time, what if it's like A, B, C, D, E, F, and like there's the F ending for Natsuki and there's the E ending for Natsuki and there's only 2. I don't know. I don't want to make the freaking mod. But let's take it from the top. Let's see if we can get the an actual bad ending for her. Let's pick all the worst things. Okay? That's next. I feel it too. I mean, between us. Yeah. Didn't we do this already? I'm just gonna mash on through it. There you go. Picking the worst things. Starting with Sayori's worst. Yes. I can probably turn on skip after choices. Yeah, there we go. What's it gonna take to get a bad ending for this girl anyway? I'm also curious about some other possibilities too. Like, do we only run into Yuri on the bus if we picked talking to her in the library that one time? I don't know. I don't know how causal it might be. But like, with this network of choices, I can see them having more endings, but I just clicked an option that I thought would be pretty an obvious one, and it wasn't. Alright, so this time. Hold on. I'm still kind of neutral on this one, honestly. Because, like, she seems to appreciate us scolding her. I'm gonna give it a poem. Eh. Some of these choices are still obviously worse than others. Change to channel. Drop it. Alright, so an action game was the correct air quotes choice here. All the rest of these don't really jive with her. Come back next week. What time? Should have like taken notes. It's like put a list of this option's good, this option's bad. Yeah, I also don't know if spending time consistently with the same person does anything, because there are distinctly like Sayori and Yuri options involved. Let's try to mix it up a bit. We'll pick Yuri this time so we can pick Sayori next time. Because I'm going to, for this run at least, I'm going to avoid the Yuri arc with the bus and all that. Just a random car crash. Alright, yeah, see, now this time we'll check on Sayori, so we can not bother with Yuri at all. Alright, there were, like, options along the Sayori path, too. Did I ever choose this one? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Here, hold on. Let me look here, because here was the spot where you choose Sayori or Yuri, and here's the Yuri choice. Okay. I don't know how similar they'll be beyond that point. I'm gonna put the Sayori choices. Let's see. The Yuri ones are here. Yeah, we'll put the Sayori choice here. So why is she not pictured? I don't think it'll skip if I choose the one I don't know, so. Because, yeah, we haven't seen this text yet. I just wanted to check on you, that's all.
Sure. Well, that's really good that friends that really care about me.
Gulp. This was a bad idea. Yeah, it is.
Thank you anyways.
I don't respond, not knowing how or simply being, I don't respond, not knowing how to, or simply being afraid to say something stupid. I lied, and that really doesn't feel good. But somehow I'm past the point of no return with this. Oh, Natsuki's calling me. I think I'd better go.
All right. Goodbye, Hallie.
Well, that was quick and cold. Natsuki will be so very pissed. Lying to her isn't an option. She'll see right through me. Alright. We'll see where we go with that, I guess. We got a Sayori after a lot of bad choices. Let's see. Forget about it and enjoy breakfast. I guess I'll take her... Was Somewhere Fun the one that got us the movie theater? Out to eat. Oh, another Sayori choice. Shrug it off, change it. But we're gonna shrug it off and change the subject. Looks like I did that last time. Okay, let me try the other thing. Tell Sayori it's bothering me? Well, it's about Natsuki.
Did you two fight? Please tell me you didn't fight.
No, we didn't. It's almost like the opposite happens. Sayori blushes a little bit.
So you two have...
No! Yeesh, is that the opposite of fighting in your book? I mean, we did, though.
I think most people would agree with me here.
Despite my poor mood, I can't help but chuckle when Sayori acts like a goofball. Takes me back to my childhood. Well, Natsuki and I went to dinner at this ramen place a few blocks down that way. When we got there, she was really excited. She ended up getting hers extra spicy.
Oh! My mouth hurts just thinking about that.
I tried to convince her not to, but she was insistent. Then I challenged her to eat the whole thing without a sip of milk, and she did it, so I rewarding her by buying her some manga she wanted. I thought it was fun, but after we got home, she said she didn't actually have a good time, and she was blaming herself for ruining our day. And after that, I pause and get choked up thinking about what Natsuki told me. I still can't wrap my head around why she thinks the way she thinks. I get lost in thought for a few too many seconds, and I remember I have a Sayori in front of me waiting to speak.